Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I make weekly pregnancy updates, and here we go with my 27-week pregnancy update. I am currently 27 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Technically, I am 5 months, 4 weeks pregnant. It is my last week of the 6th month and my last week of the 2nd trimester. So in a few days, I will be officially in my 3rd trimester, which is good news given how my pregnancy has started to go as of a couple of days ago. If you didn't catch my preterm labor scare video, I did have a preterm labor scare and it still has me worried. I have a doctor's appointment here in about an hour, and if anything has changed, I will update you guys. I have just been taking it easy. Every time I get up, I have like nonstop Braxton Hicks contractions and then a few painful ones in between, and it's becoming really uncomfortable. And what really worries me is I've had a lot of cramping and just pain down low. And if you guys, this is kind of TMI, haven't heard of lightning crotch, people call it, when you're pregnant, it's like feels like a lightning bolt like shooting up your hoo-ha. And that's happened to me a lot in the last couple days since I started having contractions on Saturday. So I'm curious to see if they do an ultrasound to measure my cervix today or what's going to happen. Anyway, let's talk about baby and then we'll get into my symptoms. So baby is about as big as a head of lettuce, measuring about 14.4 inches long and weighing about 1.9 pounds. She's getting smarter, she is gaining weight steadily, she's still practicing breathing, and she's even showing brain activity. She's definitely getting bigger. The brain activity thing is kind of interesting. Does that mean like she's thinking? I'm not really sure. That's just what one of the websites said when I was looking up 27 weeks pregnant, so that's kind of cool. And as for my symptoms go, I have had restless leg syndrome at night. It's where, if you guys have not had it, I guess it's common in this time of pregnancy, but you like lay down and your legs just feel like they need to move. They're so uncomfortable. So I've been trying warm baths at night. I need to start trying like a heat pack at night and massage before bed. I think that'd help a lot. I've had lots of Braxton Hicks and regular contractions like I mentioned before. So when I say I'm having a lot, as soon as I sit down and rest or lay down, they tend to go away. I did have 2 painful ones in bed this morning that were about 5 minutes apart. But normally in the last 4 days, as soon as I laid down or get off my feet and stop moving around, my contractions tend to go away. But when I am up and around, they're like back to back like crazy. So they're not timeable. They're literally just happening like back to back. So I guess it really doesn't mean anything unless I were to lay down and they keep coming like that. TMI, again, I have had increased discharge. Yeah, it's just uncomfortable. It's like I need to go get panty liners because it's just too much. My breasts have started feeling really heavy. Like when I'm not wearing a bra, I'm kind of uncomfortable. They're super heavy. I have super tight skin and my skin has almost been sore, and I literally put on coconut oil like 5 times a day. I've started doing it all over my body because my skin hurts. This is the weirdest sensation ever. I don't remember this with my other 2 girls. But yeah, sore skin, itchy skin. I do have new stretch marks on my hips. They're a lot wider than any of the ones I've had before. I only had like a small handful of stretch marks from my other pregnancies. So this one has definitely up there with the new stretch marks. The baby's sleep patterns are really neat. I can tell she's getting bigger, and she is tending to sleep when I sleep at night, which is really cool. I might have mentioned this in last week's vlog, but when I wake up at night from like not feeling her move, she's sleeping, and I'll roll over and kind of poke at her because I'll be worried about her, and then she'll like move just a little bit. Like I didn't do enough to wake her up, but So that's really cool. It's super cool. Yeah. She used to be really active at night, and now she's really active during the day, and she is quiet at night. So that's awesome. A cool moment this week is I started to feel her having the hiccups. She's had them a good 10 times in the last 4 or 5 days, even to the point where I can feel her on the outside of my belly. So that's exciting. Let's see. I need to start doing my daily kick counts. As soon as, maybe it's at 27 weeks, 28 weeks, you start doing daily kick counts. You lay down and just time how many times they kick during a certain time period. And you do that just so that if they do have slow movement, then you're aware. And you can relate to your doctor if their movement has slowed down or not. I did do my birth plan, so that's exciting. I have it all done except for a couple things. I need to do a little bit more research on it, but it's good to get it out of the way, and I need to get a preterm labor bag packed. I have just not been able to do a bunch of laundry yet, so I need to get laundry done and pack even just like a carry-all bag with some stuff in it just in case I do end up having to run back to the hospital for a preterm labor scare again. It seems very likely. Apparently, when this happens to you, you could be in and out of the hospital quite a few times before you actually deliver. And so just to have a bag packed with some essentials, snacks, toothbrush, small things is going to be great. What else? I think that's all. I downloaded a contraction timer on my phone. That's super helpful, and they're kind of weird to use. So if you're having Braxton Hicks contractions, I would suggest getting one and just practice using them. I can tell when my contractions start, but I do have a hard time feeling when they have stopped all the way. I can feel my belly, obviously, and feel that it's softer. And know they stop, but yeah, so just me practicing with that beforehand is a good thing. And I think that's all for my 27-week update. Yeah, not much has changed besides this preterm labor scare, and I cannot believe I'm going to be in the 3rd trimester. I am pressuring my husband on picking a baby name. If you don't know, my other daughters' names are Avery and Adeline, and we call Adeline Addie, so Avery and Addie, and I have not completely fallen in love with another A name. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments down below. I feel like I've heard them all. I know I haven't, but we have 2 favorites right now. But again, I would love more suggestions. My husband wants to wait till she's born to name her. I am against that. That is what we wanted to do with Adeline, and she came home without a name, and it was to the point where I was like, I'm tired of calling her my baby girl. Can we please just pick a name? I don't care what it is at this point anymore. And so he is the picky one, which is really funny. I could go on and on about baby names I love. They're easy for me, and he's just super picky. And he's pretty set on not picking her name until she's here. So I'm going to pick a favorite, and then I might order some blankets with her name on it, and then maybe I'm just going to, maybe that's just what we're going to call her. I feel like the more kids you have too, the harder it is to pick baby names. And they're not just baby names, they're names forever. So that makes it difficult too. And what else? I had a dream the other day that she was, I had her, and it must not have been preterm birth because she weighed more than my girls weighed. They were about 7'3", 7'1" pounds. And so I had a dream that I had her, and she had hair, which was crazy. Both of my other daughters were born pretty bald. They had peach fuzz. But she had dark, longer hair, which was kind of cool. And so I'm so excited to see what she's going to look like. And, yeah, we're all just getting really excited. I'm excited to start getting things ready for her. So, enough rambling. I'm going to do my belly shot for you guys. And, yeah, I'll catch up later if anything has changed from my 27-week appointment, my 28-week appointment at the doctor's office today. Here is my belly. If you can't see them, let's see. You can kind of see them shining right there. These stretch marks right there. I'm still so blessed that I don't have a ton of them, but I am getting more, so I'm trying to be more conscious about it. And then there's the front. Alrighty, well that's it. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.